Dear you, let's talk about sex. Not the version that's whispered about, joked about, or misunderstood, but what it actually is. Because for something so common, it is one of the most misinterpreted experiences in relationships. At its most basic level, sex is physical. It is bodies connecting, touch, sensation, pleasure. A natural act that biologically can create life and emotionally can create attachment. But if that's all you understand about sex, you will miss what it truly does. Because sex is not just physical. It is also emotional. Whether you admit it or not, something is exchanged. Energy, attention, vulnerability, and sometimes attachment. That's why two people can walk away from the same experience with completely different feelings. One feels closer, the other feels nothing. One feels connected, the other feels satisfied, and moves on. Because sex does not guarantee emotional alignment. And this is where many people get it wrong. They assume that because something physical happened, something meaningful was built. But sex does not equal intimacy. You can be touched and still not be seen. You can be desired and still not be valued. You can share your body with someone who has no intention of knowing your mind, your heart, or your truth. And that is where confusion begins. Because sex has the ability to mimic connection. It can feel like closeness. It can feel like depth. It can feel like something is forming. But feelings are not always facts. Because real connection requires more than access to your body. It requires access to you. Your thoughts, your fears, your truth, your vulnerability. And without that, sex becomes an experience, not a relationship. And here is the truth many avoid. Sex can deepen a connection or expose the lack of one. It depends on what surrounds it. Is there respect? Is there consistency? Is there accountability? Is there emotional safety? Or is there confusion, distance, and silence once it's over? Because what happens after often reveals what it really was. And that's why sex must be understood with clarity. Not as proof of love, not as confirmation of connection, not as validation of worth, but as something powerful that must be aligned with something real. Because when sex is connected to respect, trust, loyalty, and intimacy, it becomes meaningful. But when it stands alone, it can leave more questions than answers. So before you give someone access to your body, ask yourself, do they have access to my truth? Do they value my presence beyond the moment? Do they protect what I share emotionally and mentally? Because sex is not just what you do, it is what it does to you after it's over. And when you understand that, you stop confusing experiences with connection. You stop mistaking desire for value, and you begin to move with intention. Because your body is not the entry point, you are. And that changes everything. More to come. From the heart of Phoebe.